Hawaii for tourists, outside a shopping center in Honolulu. Hula, the dance of the indigenous Hawaiians, is a big tourist draw. Rosalie Puawi has Hawaiian roots. It's important to her that traditional crafts be presented by genuine Hawaiian artists. She often organizes shows and demonstrations of traditional arts. At the same time, she's keen to avoid the mass commercialization of Hawaiian native culture.
Because you don't want to sell the culture, you don't want to put a price tag on that. But in order to make money to pay for your mortgage and that type of things, the culture practitioners come out to do that. I just hope that a lot of other non-Hawaiians don't try to sell it as, you know, being their own culture and that their things are authentic.
Hawaii has been part of the United States for 50 years. It's hard to find visible traces of indigenous culture now. Just 6% of the population have indigenous roots and call themselves native Hawaiians. Many are poorly educated and have low-paid jobs. In this touristy part of Honolulu, everything is commercially orientated. What was once fertile land and unspoilt nature is now full of shops. You'll only find indigenous wild animals on souvenirs these days.
Now, instead of taro patches, you have hotels. You have stores that sell non-native goods. So that's what's very sad for us native Hawaiians.
But a movement towards greater self-awareness is gaining momentum. Many indigenous people are cultivating traditional art forms and demanding more political say. Some even want independence from the US. Things were different when Rosalie and her friends were growing up in the 70s. As children, they remember being ashamed of speaking Hawaiian.
I am brought up as an American. I was deprived of being brought up as a native Hawaiian. I come from the lost generation. So it is important for me to do as much as I can to make the world, other people, recognize that my culture is as important to me and to the world as it is the American culture.
These women are honing their hula dancing skills. There are even hula dance contests nowadays. You don't have to have Hawaiian roots to learn. The teacher is keen to spread the art form beyond the indigenous population.
I take you now in this class, and you go home to your family, and you propagate. And then the children go into their classroom, and they propagate.
Rosalie's occupation bridges the two cultures she grew up in. She works for an organization that promotes native Hawaiian identity.
Mamake wau e hana kai ulu, e aloha na kanaka, na po'e o Hawaii, a me na mea Hawaii. So what I said in Hawaiian is that I want people to respect and take care of what's authentically Hawaiian and make sure that we can be able to preserve that as a family and as a people here in Hawaii.